Good morning everyone, and welcome to another episode of Tales from the Pot, where we get to find out what's been in the pot. So, just before we get into that, I'm going to just show you what I've been working on. We demoulded these lovely little flame skulls last time, and I've used a jewellery drill, and I've drilled a couple of holes just in the top there so I can make them into some little key rings. Thought they'd be quite cute. My Gronk is so cute. As you can see, I've painted him up a bit. And again, I've drilled a hole in the top of him with a jewellery drill. He does look really sparkly in this lighting. So hopefully you can see him a bit better there. He's got like a green around his hat and the orange for his body, which is basically a pumpkin. He's so cute. There's a link to the description of him in the last video, and you can get them from Etsy if you like. We made two chonks, or berthed two chonks. This is one of them now completed, and this one is called Dragons Hoard. So I've used a couple of different paints here actually. I've been using these folk art paints, so I've used the champagne and the what's that one called? Rose gold. And I mix the two together a little bit, just to give it a little bit of, you can see probably on the 5 there's quite obvious where it's slightly more pinky than some of the other faces. So I mix the two together because I didn't want exactly the same on every single dice face. And as far as I know, this one has a forever home to go to already, which is great. So there's that. The other dice that we berthed last time, the other chonk, already has gone to its new forever home as well. We berthed a set of wintry dice, and I've decided these are called On the Edge of Winter. They are not quite as blue as the camera shows up there. They're a little bit more green, slightly greeny blue. And I love these crystal D4s. They're so cute. Look at that. They're really pretty. And they have small amounts of glitter in. They have blue, like a bluey-green actually, I think, mica in there too. And it all kind of just sort of swirled together a little bit to get this effect where it's not all over the entire dice. It's just a little bit in various places. And yeah, I'm pleased with the way they come out. Yeah, so they're pretty much, I haven't really found any flaws with them either. They're pretty much almost perfect, which is what we've been aiming for. So, now it's time to find out what's been cooking in the pot. Da, 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 da. This is my lovely pot stand. It goes into the pot. It's nice and easy. It's slightly wobbly, so I have a bit of cardboard that goes underneath the sides in the pot. But as you can see up here, we have something new. This here, oh, that's a bit close. This here is from the mould. It's from Craftyopia. Now, Craftyopia, I've ordered some stuff from them before, and the resin in this is still very slightly soft. I find it easier to demould things when they're very slightly soft still. So I finished making this around lunchtime yesterday, I want to say, and I totally made this for me. Not because it's Christmas, but because I wanted a big ass star and I wanted it to glow in the dark. So that's exactly what we've done. We've made a big ass star and it's going to glow in the dark. So we shall attempt to alleviate said star from its mould here. It should be nice and easy because it's such a big mould. Okay. Look, it did. So there is a few twinkly bits coming off of it, yeah. I had a glitter accident, we'll call it. Where I didn't want to mix the glitter in with the resin to begin with, which isn't what you normally do, but I wanted it just in the corners. I didn't want it throughout the whole thing. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. So, sorry about that. I poured the glitter initially just into the corners here first, to see if I could get just the glitter in the corners. So you can kind of see here in the corners where it's nice and twinkly, And then there's it does pull it across just a little bit across here, but that's fine. I was aiming for that, but look at that glitter. Whoa! It's everything I've wanted. And we used a blue glue powder. I think we shall find out when it glows in the dark. I don't think I'm gonna be able to show you with the lights in the kitchen because I've now blinded myself. Oh no, you can kind of see it a bit. Yeah, it's blue. Yay! Yes, blue glow powder. So yes, there we have a huge glowing star. Yay! So that's pretty cool. Craftyopia, they do other stuff too. I've had other things from them in the past. I can't remember off the top of my head what. But they're on Etsy. You should go check them out. Oh no, there's resin on the table. It is dried resin. It's fine. Yeah, you should check them out. They're on Etsy. They are lovely people. They do lots of lovely things. Go check them out. I shall leave a link in the video description, actually. We are today recording on my actual camera. We're using my actual camera stand, which is kind of amazing. It's kind of a big deal, because until now we've been using my phone. So I'm hoping this is going to go well. That looks so good from the sides as well. Sorry, getting very distracted by shiny things here. It needs a little bit of a trim up around the side, but that's fine. We had a little bit of leftovers on the old resin this time, so I made a little Gronky. But yes, he is a dark Gronky. He is a Gronk of the dark side. But that's fine, because once we paint him up, he'll look very lovely. And we can drill a little hole in him, which means we'll be able to hang him up as well. I forget where this came from. I think I left a link in the description to the last video as well, so you can take a look from there. If I remember, I will link it in this video too. Now, we have not one, but 2 sets of dice. This set in here, can get a bit of a hint through there. These are a dark set. Now, the reason I made these is because of the success of my Dragon Hoard. Not my Dragon Hoard one, the other one. What was the other one called? The Blood Moon's Hunger dice. Oh, there we go. Kick the camera stand. Why not? Well, I haven't dropped anything yet, so it's probably that. This set in here is a small set, if you like, of the chonk that I made of Blood Moon's Hunger. So you can see in there the dark with clear resin and the red spots. When I was making them, I couldn't help feeling like they looked a little bit like weird red Dalmatians, which isn't what I was going for at all. This little pot here. I tried to keep the mess when demoulding to a minimum. Sometimes when you berth dice, they like to all stick together as well. So, whoop, the stuff that comes off is incredibly static. I'm not really too sure why, but let's berth these out right now and see how they look. Ooh, cool. Oh yeah, that's it. So in the chonk 20 that I made, there was like sort of 3 lines, I guess, of dark coming towards it, the front on the D20, and it looked a bit like sort of Dementors or something. My friend's really into Harry Potter, so he was like, yes, these are great dice, I love them. So I was attempting to do a similar type thing with these, not making them too dark, so I didn't want to have the dark running through the entire dice. Some of them I put a bit more in, and some of them I put a bit less in. And the red glitter, so we put some red glitter, so it went down all the way, and then partway through I dropped a little bit more in, and then waited almost until it's the resin's at its end of its kind of workable pot life, if you like. I like the D4, it's cute. Excuse the horrible nails. That's really cute. Yeah, so as it's getting to the end of its pot life, that's when I drop in some on the top, because I find they don't sink then if you leave it right until the end. Oh yeah, these are cute. I like these. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. They don't They don't quite look the same, obviously, because they're much, much smaller and they're different shaped dice. So the big one that I made, obviously, was a D20. And the chonk was a D20. But these smaller ones, these have come out really nice. So, I say smaller ones, they're you know, regular set. Well, regular set, this is a 9-piece set. And the mould that I'm using is from the Druid Dice shop on Etsy. I'll leave you a link. They're very, very helpful, very, very good. They're over in the States, so the shipping costs a bit, but it's worth it. There we go. Some beautiful dice. I like those. Those are nice. We inked the other one in a kind of, oh gosh, what did I do it with? I think I did it in like a silvery colour, like a pale silver in the end, and then a red as well. So yeah, that was pretty cool. But yeah, so we'll probably ink those up. These are experimental. I have not tried this before. I had a big reel of some stuff. Cut it all up into pieces and chucked it in the dice mould. Well, not directly into the dice mould. I mixed it in resin first because I was trying to avoid bubbles. So hopefully we cut it small enough and didn't get bubbles. And then we used some pale blue. What's it, pale blue? It's like a pastel-y blue. Not powder actually, no, it was an alcohol ink. I used a pale blue alcohol ink in here and swirled that in just at the top there. Oh gosh, these are so sparkly. They look really good. Okay, so let's get on with berthing these out. Oh my gosh. Oh, whoa, look at that. Okay. That's so shiny. I don't even know what you would ink this with. I don't even know if I want to ink it. It's just, wow. Okay. That beats any dice. Any dice. So far. That's just the shiniest thing I have ever seen. That is incredible. Wow, okay. I'm not sure if the camera's real picking this up. You know, I mean, the blue on the bottom part there is so slight. But those are just immense. Look at that. They're like some sort of precious stone that you dig out of the earth. I kind of want to keep them. No, I can't. I can't keep them. I can't keep every dice set I make. I mean, I could. Couldn't I? Maybe. I don't know. I kind of do want to keep them. But, oh, I could make more. I could make one of those sets in this. Oh, that little tiny D4 would look so cute like this. Ooh, yes, I think that's what I'm going to do. Oh, gosh, look at it. It's so pretty. Okay, let's get the rest of these birthed. Sorry, completely distracted by shiny things. Where did I get that shiny roll of stuff from? I believe I found them on, I want to say Amazon. Okay, there's a titty bit sticking out the top here, so you can kind of see it's this like weird foily stuff. And I scrunched, it's like on a reel, so I scrunched it up real quick. And then I snipped it, which was a pain in the butt because I'm using tiny scissors. And it's really static and it went everywhere. So I snipped it directly into one of the little mixing pots. Like this. Like one of these. Snipped it directly into one of those and then mixed the resin, already mixed resin round in that to make sure that it went in. And it's not all sank to the bottom. It's through the whole dice. I mean, there is a lot of it at the bottom, but this one is just completely filled. That is amazing. Those are amazing. These are amazing dice. I have no idea what I'm going to call these. Maybe I'll just call them amazing dice, because they are, I think. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think these are amazing dice? I imagine the guys watching this are probably it's a bit girly, actually. Maybe they are a bit girly. I don't know. But I put blue in there, you know, to give it a bit of a, not just all these amazing colours, but here, but I put a bit of blue in the bottom. to give it just a... So when you look through it, you don't just see like, whoa, you see all these other colours as well. So, if I can, let me put this on top of here and then can lift the whole set up. Hopefully you can kind of see. Look at those. Those are so shiny. These are gorgeous. These are gorgeous. I'm very pleased with those. Oh, let's see if we can do a trick on the camera. Ooh, there we go. Giant hands now. There we go. Look at that. Ooh, there we go. So those are the two sets, and a giant, sparkly, shiny, very shiny star. It glows in the dark. Of course it does. And there's our little Gronk that we made as well. He can sit in front of the star there. So that's it for today's episode. I have a sort of commission that I'm going to be working on next, which I'm quite excited about, for somebody over in the States. So I will endeavour to keep you updated with that, and of course hopefully once they're in the pot we will then come along and demould them, and you will then see, ooh, not in, forward in, then you'll be able to see what we've made in the next episode of Tales from the Pot. So thank you so much for joining me. Thanks for watching. Please feel free to follow, leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and of course, feel free to comment. I'm really pleased to see people engaging and commenting. Hopefully in my YouTube channel you'll be able to find a link to for Linktree, which will take you to my social media accounts where I post lots and lots of pictures of dice. So if you like looking at dice like I do, or making them, you can take a look over there. I'm a member of some fantastic communities over there, the TT RPG community, and they're all really, really great, really, really lovely people as well. So feel free to come find me on Twitter, and if you do, be sure to go check out all of the people that I'm following and all of the people that are following me. There's some great guys out there that you definitely shouldn't miss out on checking out. So thanks for watching again, and I'll see you in the next one.